Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, fire mock drill held at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant to mark Odisha State Disaster Preparedness Day and National Day for Disaster Reduction. Outreach program organized by Rourkela Steel Plant in Periphery Village to mark Vigilance Awareness Week 2022. And in our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav series 2.0, today's personality is Shaheed Lakshman Nayak. Now the news in detail. A mock drill was conducted at Propane Plant 2 of Oxygen Plant of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 29th October 2022 to mark Odisha State Disaster Preparedness Day and National Day for Disaster Reduction. The drill was carried out in the presence of Mr. P.S. Kannan, CGM, Energy Management, Ms. Asha Kartha, GM in charge Oxygen Plant, and Mr. Apkasa Behra, GM Safety Engineering Department. The mock drill on fire involved demonstration on rescue operation and fire extinguishing process. The entire act was enacted by Fire Services team and was monitored by Mr. P.S. Thakre, DGM Fire Services. Such mock fire and safety drills are organized by Safety Engineering Department in different units of RSP from time to time to assess the emergency preparedness of the plant as a part of the disaster management system of RSP. As a part of the observance of Vigilance Awareness Week 2022, the Vigilance Department of Rourkela Steel Plant organized an awareness program at Dumerjor SST School under Kuarmunda block on 3rd November. Mr. Somit Kumar, GM Vigilance, Ms. Dorothy Topo, ABEO, Ms. Kaushalya Mahali, Sarpanch, Dumerjor GP, Ms. Sunita Ahir, Vice Chairman, Kuarmunda block, Mr. Rajendra Kujur, Member Zilla Parishad, Mr. Lakshmidhar Panigrahi, School Secretary, and Mr. Umesh Chandra Nayak, Headmaster, Dumerjor SSD School, and officials of CSR and state government were present on the occasion. At the beginning, the dignitaries lighted ceremonial lamp and offered floral tributes at the portrait of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Both the dignitaries spoke on the theme of this year's Vigilance Awareness Week, that is, Corruption-Free India for a Developed Nation. They encouraged the students to resort to imbibe ethics early in life and contribute in nation building. The students of the school who stood first in the Odia and Hindi elocution competition also delivered speeches. Slogans were read and Vigilance Pledge was administered to all present on the occasion. A rally was also organized as a part of the program in which a large number of children went around the village holding placards. A street play was also performed on this year's theme. The students made the event colorful with their dance performances. The program was coordinated by Mr. Umesh Chandra Nayak, the headmaster of the school, in association with the Vigilance Department of RSP. The dignitaries handed over the prizes to the winners of essay, elocution and drawing competition held earlier to mark the occasion. Around 170 students took part in it. It is worth mentioning here that RSP joined the rest of the nation in observing Vigilance Awareness Week from 31st October to 5th November 2022. An array of programs was organized by the Vigilance Department of RSP to mark the observance of the week. As a part of the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebrations 2.0, SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant is presenting a series of news on the freedom fighters and eminent personalities of Odisha. Today's personality is Shaheed Lakshman Nayak. A cult figure among the tribals, Shaheed Lakshman Nayak was born on 22nd November 1899 in Tentuli Guma village of present Malkangiri district. The local administration worked as a subsidiary of the British government. The tribals under their administration were treated badly by revenue officials, forest guides and police constables and were subjected to torture. Shahid Lakshman Nayak organized the rebel successfully against exploitation by the officials of Jaipur Samasthan. He was greatly inspired by Gandhian principles of truth, non-violence and peaceful non-cooperation with the British government. He carried a chakra, took the message of adult education and abstinence from alcohol to every tribal household of his area and brought about a total change in the rural scenario. He led Congress campaign in Malkangiri subdivision during the first ever election in 1936. Shahid Lakshman Nayak was implicated in murder case during Quit India movement of 1942 and the death sentence was pronounced on him on 13 November 1943 in Barhampur jail. He was hanged on 29 March 1943. He is still remembered for his selfless service and indomitable courage. That's all for the news today. Namaskar.